What are the typical questions that are asked in a deposition for a car accident? When you go through a deposition as a witness in a car accident case, whether you're the injured party or you're the defendant, the typical questions are going to involve several areas, and it's a discovery deposition, so there's going to be a wide range of questions. They're going to cover background, which could include your residential background, where you've lived, your educational background, your family background in terms of who you're married to, children, that sort of thing. They're going to cover employment history. Another common area is going to be the occurrence that this is in question, the collision itself. You know, what happened, what were you doing before, that sort of thing. If you're the injured party, the other area that they're going to talk about is the extent of your injuries and your medical care and treatment and your damages. They could go into other areas such as criminal background if you have crimes of moral turpitude that would include fraud or things of that nature. That's always a common question that is asked in every deposition, because that can go to the credibility of the witness. During the deposition, your attorney will always tell you to tell the truth. If you make a false statement during the deposition, that could have an impact on your credibility. So what you want to do is avoid making false statements, and if you make an error, you'll have an opportunity to review your deposition and review your responses and make any corrections and state the reason why you're making that correction. Can you be asked questions regarding prior drug use or alcohol use in a deposition? And generally, witnesses are asked about prior drug and alcohol use. The issue then becomes whether that information may or may not be admissible into evidence, and it just depends on the court, the extent of the use, and the proximity of the use to the occurrence in question. Are you required to answer and respond to every question that's asked in a deposition? You know, that's one of the reasons why you have an attorney there. There could be questions that are unfair, that are improper, and your attorney will be able to recognize those questions and may instruct you not to answer the question if it falls under those categories. Generally speaking, you are required to answer every question that's in a deposition, and generally speaking, your attorney is only able to object to form of the question. But there are times where a question is improper and inappropriate, and your attorney may advise you not to answer the question and seek protection from the court or ruling on that particular question.